calendar with all of us wearing assless chaps. Honestly,
Why?
No,
I
do the
don't know.
foot calendar.
I think it'd be funny.
Adam, you took it and you ran the wrong way.
No, I love it. I love this.
Listen. Do like November is like stubble, right? By January, it's a full blown hairy foot. You know what I'm saying? Shave in
I like
May.
it. I'm
Shave
not
in
against
May.
this idea.
Shave in May.
We can promote it during the live
Tan it
stream
in
of
July.
Taskmaster.
Yeah.
Like we can open up Taskmaster and be like, and don't forget to get our feet pick calendar for this next year.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
The toe knuckle
I'm
hair.
glad I'm giving you guys $1 million ideas.
I think this is what's gonna really put us over the top now.
This is how we're gonna get our
the foot pick. See,
Yeah,
the problem with doing feet pick this year, that means next year you're just gonna have to do ankle picks, and then somewhere down the line, eventually it'll
Then
be
calf
a
picks,
dick calendar,
knee picks.
knee picks, thigh
We get the
picks.
we get the
dick
thigh
root-
picks, and then we throw everyone off. We go to finger picks. Like
finger pick. You have enough fingers to do 2 years of
yeah.
But eventually you're gonna run out of body parts. You have to do the penis pick, but like the year before the penis
I'm really excited for the butthole calendar.
right? Like you're gonna have to do the dick root, the awkward dick root pick, and and when you're chunky, there's no real dick root. It's like the male equivalent to a fupa. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think when we get to the
skinny enough,
butthole
Adam.
calendar,
the butthole, the asshole calendar, the anal calendar.
the anal calendar, we'll just put like the universe, the Milky Way in the asshole or something. Like just
the hate to see it anal calendar for 2024.
The you hate to see it calendar, because it is literally everything you do not want to see.
You hate to see it. Oh my god.
One of them will be someone with some whipped cream on their asshole. Why is this the thing we're talking about?
I don't know.
It's weird. I mean, this is what I do, guys. This is my podcast.
I'm not against it.
This is my podcast.
I'm coming up with ideas, and we might go over the edge now.
I go from interviewing legit journalists and talking about the refugees in Cuba to talking about anal assholes and calendars. The next episode, it's hilarious.
Get some cheese whiz on an asshole.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
Yeah.
I hate that one.
Guys. So, you guys, what else do you guys do, man? Other than fucking record podcasts and talk shit. I mean, you guys seem like a cool group of people, man.
We just talk shit mostly.
There's a lot of alcohol most of the time.
So,
Yeah,
what's the poll on who's gonna get liver cirrhosis first?
It'll be me.
It'll
Guaranteed.
Probably.
It'll most likely be me.
It's not even. Where are you guys at again? Because I don't know. I know
Chicago
Chicago.
suburbs.
Chicago
Yeah.
suburbs. Ah, fuck. God, there's so much booze in that area.
Yeah, but it's not good.
Yeah,
No, you guys,
it's
you guys have-
Malort.
That's exactly where I was gonna go. Malort. I
That's
mean,
the worst shit in the world.
Explain
It's-
Malorts. Explain Malorts to people who don't know Malorts.
Have you
Oh
ever?
man, I had someone explain it to me perfectly, and I can't remember what it was.
It's just gasoline by Polish people. Like that's all it is.
It's
'Cause
it's a Polish liqueur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's-
So like
Chicago's
so-
very Polish.
Yeah.
Fucking
Chicago
Polish.
and Polish is like New York and Italians. Like
Yeah.
That's fair.
so, but yeah, Malort is just a Polish.
I don't remember what it is, but I was
hellscape
talking to
of
my boss had like the perfect description for it, and it's basically like
It tastes like
It wa-
shit.
it tastes like shit. So the reason
I'd
it
rather
tastes like
drink
shit
shit.
that I heard is the
I don't
person
know
who
about all
create
that.
the person who created it. It was like during the prohibition. The person that created it, he was such a heavy drinker, and he ended up making his own line of booze. But he was such a heavy drinker that he didn't have taste buds left, so he couldn't taste. It was just strong. So, and they just for some reason never changed the recipe from there. They're like, yeah, no, this works. It's
Yeah.
literally
like-
the dude could not taste, like, because if he did, he
My-
would have vomited.
my least favorite is like if I go to a bar or something and I'm like, can I get like a vodka soda or something? And they put Malort in it, and you're like, you just have ruined every part of my day now. Like,
Malort's not, yeah, like bars try to sneak that shit in on you up here.
because it's cheap.
Yeah,
It's cheap and it's strong, and so they're like, yeah, like everyone's gonna love it. And you want rum and coke, it's Malort and coke. You want you want vodka cranberry, it's Malort and like whatever the fuck you're drinking, they try and put Malort in it, and it's the worst. You have to like specifically ask for a specific kind of booze, or else you just get Malort.
What's hilarious, shout out to this friend of mine, Alden Shaw, local comic. He gives out, every time he goes on a podcast, he brings a bottle of Malort with him.
He's wrong.
It's the greatest thing you've seen on the internet. I swear to God, because he goes, "Have you ever tried Malort?" Then he just pops it out of his backpack, pours out a shot, and he takes it like a champ, like he's literally a veteran at drinking Malort. He's like the 1% of the population, the 0.5% of the population that actually enjoys the drink, and he's not even from Chicago. He's like some Texas
I can
Jewish
drink
dude.
it. I can drink it and not have a reaction, but I do not go out of my way to ever drink Malort. It's always something that someone's like, "We're doing shots of Malort," and I'm like, "No."
I've had one drink one time that's worse than Malort, and I can't remember the name. It's like a British version of Malort. I can't think of it.
Well, we all know the British also don't have taste buds.
Yeah, that's
well, the British don't know how to salt their food.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why the British are thinner than us, though.
Or is it? Is it? I mean, the Asians know how to salt food, and they're skinny as fuck.
Well, that's because the Chinese country will kill them if they weigh over 125 pounds.
The Chinese is an Asian. Holy shit!
Yeah, but China has.
He went straight to. That's why you don't talk politics, because you go straight to the worst kind of offensive.
Well, he didn't even get the country right.
I know.
So China, it's West Taiwan.
That's true. It is West Taiwan. My apologies.
West Taiwan. I was just talking about Asian countries in general. Korean barbecue is delicious.
Korean barbecue is delicious.
Thai food is delicious.
I've never had it.
You've never had Thai food? You never had pad Thai?
No. I don't even know what you're saying to me.
Okay, that is the whitest thing I've ever heard.
Oh, he is very uncultured, yes.
I am so white. Literally, I grew up and people thought I was a ghost. Like, I am pasty.
What is the whitest thing you've ever done?
Ooh.
I
don't know. I feel like last night was a pretty white person.
Yeah,
walking out to a bonfire with chocolate milk.
Bonfire. That's pretty fucking white.
Jeff,
I've definitely done whiter things.
How many trees do I chop down? None. I actually work a desk job. It's wild.
It's wild, and yet you look like a mountain man. You are appropriating conservative culture, sir.
I can cut wood. I just don't have a reason to, so I don't. I just lift heavy weights instead. It's more practical.
Is it more practical?
I don't have use for chopped wood. I need the sad thoughts to go away.
Drinking milk around a bonfire while pissed drunk, and the other guy works at a desk job and looks like a fucking grizzly bear. This is hilarious.
Well, and here's the next weird thing, because Nick is Mexican, but he's the whitest Mexican you'll ever meet in your life.
I don't know. You haven't met my wife yet, so
like most people don't even realize that Nick isn't 100% white. Like he's so fair skinned. He's Mexican and Austrian.
He has a beautiful neck beard.
Cool.
Yeah, he has a beautiful neck beard. He doesn't grow facial hair above his chin line or like his jawline. It's wonderful.
We had a guest tell him once that he definitely spray painted his beard onto his neck, and
that's hilarious,
amazing.
I also found out why Nick's not here. I asked him multiple times, and the first time he said, "I am becoming a dirt man." And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? He's like, I'm currently out looking for dirt road by. I was like, Nick, what the fuck are these words you're
playing
using?
Civ 6. I can see that.
Yeah, he just got home. He's like, I was out buying dirt. And I was like, and you just couldn't use words correctly while doing that? Like,
anyway.
Nick's a piece of garbage. It's fine.
He is.
I mean, it sounds like I'm dealing with some Southside piece of garbage.
Right? Yeah.
I'm only talking shit because it's the NBA playoffs. I actually really like Chicago. Shout out to comedian Kevin Kellum. That's my boy, local comic out of Chicago.
The only thing good about Chicago is really nothing right now. I would say the Blackhawks, but we're fucking awful.
Nick
right
said
now,
he
so.
can join if you want.
Hey, he can join. I don't give a fuck. I want to make fun of a white Mexican. Let's do this.
All right, perfect.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, get in here,
Hey,
fatty.
anyway.
Maybe I should leave out the fatty. That might deter him from getting here. I'll call him fat when he gets here.
Jesus. Okay.
We are mean to Nick. It's funny. If you know us, it's funny.
Okay, but why the animosity towards Nick? Or should I let
he's
him
just easy. He doesn't defend himself well.
So you guys are low hanging fruit type of motherfuckers.
Oh, he's also just short compared to us. So
He's
he's
a
not
little
actually
baby.
short, but he's short compared to us.
He's
Why you-
6'2".
we get every podcast we go on that we get people with that. They're like, "Oh, how tall is Nick then? Oh, he's 6'2". Wait, what?
You expect us to, when we make fun of him being
What are you,
short, you expect
10
him
feet
to be
tall,
like,
each of you?
we're
No,
both
we're both over.
6'4".
Yeah, 6'4", 6'5".
Okay, listen, I'm all of 5'6", and I'm over here.
When we make fun of Nick for being short, people think that he's like your height, and he's not.
Jesus.
It's something in the water.
What? Oh,
It's
yeah,
the Malort.
It's Malort.
It's Malort. It all makes sense now.
It's Malort. All right. So while the Latino is being extremely late, like every good Latino is,
30 minutes, yeah.
We
Wild.
always-
30 minutes late.
We always laugh because he's like the only Mexican that's an only child that I know too.
He's not. Maybe you guys.
From
There is some other lonely Latino out there. It's like my parents were very successful, and I was the only one born. Because you know, poor Hispanics, we have like 20 children because we're expecting at least 2
that's
of them to
I
sacrifice.
like. We always tell Nick that he's like they're like rabbits. Like they just reproduce so much. I'm like, Nick, you're weird. You're just a weird one.
No, it's not just that.
Or he ate them. Honestly,
All people in poverty have multiple children.
Also,
Yeah.
when Nick gets here, you should ask him how his dad is.
Why?
do it. No, just do it. We won't just do it. Ask him how his dad is. I'm not going to tell you why. It will be funny when it happens.
I think he's about to join.
I fucking hope so, because I need someone to I need a punching bag. Nick also lives like 5 blocks from me, so I could just walk over there and start punching him.
That's hilarious. Switch to your phone and just walk over there. Be like, listen.
Yeah, just
The whole podcast is Jeff walking
this
to his
asshole.
house.
and then it just ends with me kicking open his door, hitting him once, and then that's just the end of all audio from me. I just hang up. It's like, oh, I wonder what happened.
Horrible. This is
Or it's a gunshot because Nick owns guns and would definitely fire on me.
Does he need anyway? So talk about your true crime podcast. What type of things you guys cover? Like, what's a good true crime that you guys were like,
So
Drew Peterson one was pretty good.
yeah, Drew Peterson was an interesting story, but
I lived in Florida when that was happening. It doesn't like
yeah,
Casey
I mean,
Anthony, Drew Peterson. That shit doesn't. It is what it is.
so
like-
there's one of our most popular series or like episodes of it. It's called Michelle Nodick, Worst Mother in America. It's like not super well known. It happened more recently, but it's this woman who like she got married and divorced multiple times, but she was like a master at like gaslighting people. Basically, she would get people to like come and be like a nanny, and then she basically just imprisoned them. Like she like abused her kids. She would like take this person, tie them up, make them sleep in the like pole barn out back. That's like a little 3x3 fucking shack. And then she ended up killing like 3 or 4 people that way. And then
Alright.
finally got caught when her kids were old enough. They were like in their 20s and they were finally like, yeah, no, we got to do something about this because everything that happened in our childhood was wrong.
All right. I see Nick is about to join. Let's give him a second here. That's crazy though. Fucking
It's wild. Like, I don't know.
White
The
women. white
ones that kind of right. The ones that get me like so
White people suck.
I'm interested in like serial killers and
Self-hating.
stuff.
Oh
I'm
my
like
God.
interested in serial killers and stuff.
Hello,
but like,
Nick. Welcome to the Denalize This podcast. How's your father?
Hello. I think he's still getting the milk. I think he's currently on the milk cycle. If I remember correctly, May is about when he gets the cigarettes. So we don't operate off of the Gregorian calendar. We actually operate off of the Julian calendar. So like it's really hard to tell with the months.
Okay. Yeah. So the guys tell me